What is up? We are back. So if you guys don't know, the last time I competed was the March 1st and March 2nd. And then I had some things like life stuff, rental stuff that I had to kind of take care of and kind of get that process moving because I have goals outside of Jiu-Jitsu and I need to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to accomplish every part of my goal this year. And that was on the list. We are going heavy with gi competitions, specifically IBJJF. We are starting it off by going to Houston. I will see you there. So we got to the venue, chilled for a little bit, braided my hair, got my gi pants on. I don't compete till about 1:30, so I still have a few hours to hang out and chill, watch the matches. Currently, there is a ton of black belts competing right now here at Houston, which is really cool to see. Gosh, it's almost 12 o'clock, and there's like 4 or 5 mats filled with black belts competing. So that's really cool. The other thing that's cool is I have never competed in a jiu-jitsu tournament on an indoor track. So like, look at this, man. This thing's crazy. Like, look at that. Then the mats kind of elevated on the mats and there's like a little bit of a wall. And yeah, so it's going to be super bouncy, I think. Maybe. We'll see. But everything's going to be cushioned today. But yeah, so I don't compete till about 1:30-ish. I have goals set for it, just like always. Going in super intentional, looking to have fun as always, and looking to gain tons of experience. Excited to kind of get the IBJJF circuit going. Yeah, and I will catch you guys later. Got done competing. I lost in the semis, only had one match today. Sucks, but that's what we're here for. Like I guys tell you all the time, I do these things to look for things in my game to be exposed so that way I can continue to get better. And yes, we have notes. I basically went after the match, found a spot, cause I have time to hang out, watch my match over, put some music in, and just kind of started dissecting what I felt, what I was feeling, what I saw, and just started writing them down. So I guess I'll just share some of them. So went in, and I told myself I wanted to be aggressive, so whether that's a pull guard or takedown. I set up squid guard, which I love squid guard. I liked how I played in there. I set up this nice little triangle. But what I need to make adjustments on further, I could have finished the triangle, but I think I rushed the position too much, and instead of finishing the triangle, I looked to sweep. We ended up in like this reverse mount thing. And I was looking up at the ref to try and get my points. Didn't give them to me. So I think I sat there too long hoping for those points to get on the board versus starting to make my next adjustments and getting the grips I need for the next transition of the positions that we were in. Just some other things that I need to make note of. Dealing with specific types of guards that I was exposed to, the adjustments while I'm thinking about how I want to go about the position, which allows her to kind of keep moving the needle forward in her direction. So just, getting exposure to them at the tournament, finding out how to fix them now, and moving forward. I told you I have lots of competitions planned. Losses sting, but they're necessary for us to keep getting better. So, keep going. We got stood back up. I had a nice little takedown attempt, shot in like I normally do, but where I failed to do it was that she was countering me, and I kept my hands up high looking for that control of the head, maybe potential for a headlock, but the issue is that she wanted to pull guard, and I know that going into the match, and I kept my hands high, allowed us to take that pause in the match where she could pull guard safely. Or maybe need to, when I feel like that disengagement, look for maybe underhooks and look for getting in on a different shot. And yeah, from close guard, we pulled guard, got into close guard. I stood up. I had my hands a little extended, and I was going back to make adjustments to get to the pant grip, so my elbows were up a little bit more. She went in for an umaplata, but I think because I pulled my arms up, I kept safe in that position. And we got into like that matrix again, and hard to deal with someone who's really good at playing that type of game. I also don't get tons of exposure to it, so it's just very foreign to me. Again, a lot of thinking in that position, which allowed her to kind of get the one up on me. Like this little weird position where I was slowly making my way into this adjustment of potentially butterfly to sweep, and she used that to get to my back. But yeah, it is what it is. Sucks, but we're just gonna take our notes, focus on them in practice, and just continue to move the needle forward.
Remember, every competition, regardless of the outcome, has something to be gained. By examining our performances, we uncover strengths to build upon and areas to continue to grow. Consider journaling your experiences to help detail what went well, what didn't, and how you felt throughout the performance. And remember, reflection isn't about dwelling on your mistakes, it's about learning from them. And continue to move the needle forward.